Paul Quinn College decided to become an early polling site because there was a need. In this community, historically, the voting turnout has been low, and we felt that we could engage the community at a higher level given the relationships that we had developed and the support the institution was receiving. What we did not appreciate, though, was what that simple act would mean for turnout in these precincts, because we had people literally driving from all areas of the city to vote, in the county rather, to vote on campus to support the idea that Paul Quinn College should be an early voting location. So the first challenge was just the idea of change. People have a tendency to hesitate to embrace new ideas. The polling location had been in the library. Folks thought it should be in the library. And then there's always this concern about you're a private institution, it's a closed campus, how will that work? And the funny part about it was it opens because you open the gate. You just let people come in and vote. I mean, it was hilarious to hear people express that concern because it was so easy to counter. But more than anything else, you have some elected officials that fear institutions, fear the power that institutions can wield if they aren't sure that those institutions are always in their back pocket. And at Paul Quinn College, we're in the back pocket of the community. We're in the back pocket of people who need us to be advocates for them. We're in the back pocket of right. And sometimes right makes people uncomfortable, but there were no substantive real barriers or challenges other than just perception. Well, one of the things that happened here in terms of increasing and promoting civic engagement is just the way the students responded. Now, we are very, very fortunate. People always want to come to Paul Quinn College and register students to vote. We have no shortage of opportunities to do that. But what made this special was that our students and our Student Government Association all became deputized in order to be able to register people to vote themselves. It promoted a greater awareness of the responsibility of voting and the impact of voting. We are a campus where students are active, where they're engaged, where they are concerned about their community, where the expectation is that you do that. If you are a Quinnite, if you subscribe to our values, then you subscribe to the responsibility of leaving places better than you found them. And one of the ways in which you do that in America is by voting and by helping others vote as well. So it was great in that it encouraged greater participation among our students. It provided great access to our community partners and neighbors. And more than anything else, it just served as an additional reminder of our responsibility as leaders, that we must show up, we must leave places better than we found them. And we did that by being an early voting place. This is something that every historically black college and minority serving institution should do. We all should be early voting places because of the message that it represents for our students, for our faculties, for our staffs, and for the people who exist outside our walls. They should be welcomed onto our campuses in ways, as many opportunities and in as many ways as possible. So I would just encourage everyone to push back against those forces externally that may discourage their participation as early voting locations. I think we should do it as often as possible, and we want to make ourselves a permanent early voting